Okay, pause whatever fake fact your brain is currently running on. Because this is a public service announcement from reality. You've been lied to. Repeatedly. By your teachers, your uncle who thinks he's a genius, and probably by a meme with 200k likes. You still believe things that are wildly wrong. Like, we only use 10% of our brain. False. Or goldfish have a 3-second memory. Also false. Bulls get angry at red? Nope. Colorblind. Bulls don't see red, they see betrayal. These myths have been living rent-free in your head, ruining trivia nights and making your brain sound like it's running Windows 98. So today, we're burning them down. Here are 10 facts you totally believed that are actually completely wrong. Get ready to uninstall some lies. We only use 10% of our brain. First of all, who started this? Who woke up one day and said, you know what? We only use 10% of this massive, complex organ that literally runs our entire existence. That's like saying your phone only uses one app, and the rest is just there to vibe. The truth? You're already using all of it. Your brain is always on. Even right now, as you try to multitask between watching this video, checking messages, and remembering whether you actually sent that email. Yep. Full power. Neuroscientists have scanned active brains and guess what? There's activity everywhere. Your brain doesn't take breaks. It's out here managing your breathing, your posture, your weird intrusive thoughts, and that one awkward memory from 3 years ago that just showed up for no reason. If 90% of your brain wasn't doing anything, nature would have fired it already. Evolution doesn't keep dead weight. And if you still think unlocking 100% of your brain turns you into a superhero? That's Hollywood, not biology. Sorry, Lucy, you don't become a time-bending quantum goddess. You just get really good at overthinking your text messages. Goldfish have a 3-second memory. For years, we've been out here clowning goldfish. Oh, they forgot what happened 3 seconds ago. Look, he circled the castle again. Haha, what a little idiot. Nope. Wrong. Apologize to that fish. Right now. Goldfish memory isn't 3 seconds. It's months. Literal months. They can recognize faces, navigate mazes, and remember feeding routines better than your roommate. Scientists have trained goldfish to tell the difference between music notes. Some of them learn tricks like swimming through hoops, pressing levers, and playing underwater soccer. Meanwhile, I forget why I walked into a room 10 seconds ago. So yeah, your pet fish might be silently judging you and remembering everything. That awkward dance you did when no one was home. Witnessed. Logged. Archived in the goldfish cloud. They don't have short-term memory loss. You just have goldfish-level respect for aquatic intelligence. Number 8, bulls hate the color red. You've seen it in every cartoon. Angry bull. Red cape. Charge. Boom. And everyone goes, ah, it's the red. It makes them furious. But plot twist, bulls are red-green colorblind. Like, they can't even see red. You could wave a teal yoga mat, a purple bedsheet, or a SpongeBob towel, they'd still charge. Why? Because it's the movement, not the color. The cape flaps, the bull reacts. That's it. Matadors could be out there twirling a laundry hamper and bulls would still go full send. So no, red isn't a rage trigger. The bull's not thinking, how dare you show me crimson? It's thinking, that thing is moving weird. Let's yeet it into the sun. Honestly, if I were colorblind, trapped in an arena, and some dude kept taunting me with a napkin, I'd charge too. Number 7, cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. Ah yes. The classic guilt trip from every grandma on earth. Stop cracking your knuckles, you'll get arthritis. Spoiler alert. Cracking your knuckles does not give you arthritis. What you're actually hearing? Gas bubbles popping inside your joints. That's it. You're not grinding your bones into dust. You're just finger farting. Scientists literally studied people who cracked one hand for decades and left the other alone. Result? No difference. Both hands were fine. One just sounded like a microwave bag of popcorn. So go ahead. Crack away. It might annoy everyone in the room, but it's not turning your fingers into fossils. Unless you're doing it non-stop like a stress-addicted raccoon, you're in the clear. Number 6. Humans only have 5 senses. Sight, smell, taste, touch, hearing. Boom! 5 senses. That's all, right? Wrong. You are not a low-budget robot with 5 buttons. You are a sensory chaos machine with at least 12 senses. Ever heard of proprioception? That's your sense of where your body is in space. Like how you can touch your nose with your eyes closed. Or how you somehow navigate your bedroom in total darkness like a ninja. Then there's equilibrioception, your sense of balance. You know, the thing that stops you from falling over every time you blink. Or thermoception, the reason you instantly regret touching a metal seat in July. You also sense pain, time passing, internal pressure, and whether you're about to sneeze. Honestly, you're like a Marvel character whose power is being constantly overwhelmed. And yet, we were all taught 5 senses. That's it. Imagine being told you only have 5 apps on your phone, when one of them is literally running 17 background processes and sending alerts you didn't ask for. Number 5. You eat 8 spiders a year in your sleep. Ah, yes. The horror story that haunts every sleepover and Reddit thread. Did you know you swallow 8 spiders a year while sleeping? First of all, EW. Second, NO. Spiders aren't lining up like it's an Airbnb in your mouth. They avoid humans. They don't want your morning breath. And you're snoring? That's basically a monster truck rally to their tiny spider ears. Think about it, you're a giant, unpredictable furnace who occasionally yells in your sleep. No spider is crawling into the chaos cave voluntarily. This myth likely started as a hoax just to prove how gullible the internet can be. And now, it's been haunting people for decades like a sleep paralysis demon with 8 legs. So relax. You're not eating spiders at night. You're just drooling on your pillow like a normal person. Number 4. Napoleon was super short. Poor Napoleon. Dude conquered half of Europe, changed military strategy forever. And yet the only thing people remember is, haha, tiny angry man. But guess what? Napoleon wasn't short. He was average height for his time. The confusion? Blame the French measuring system. No joke. Back then, French inches were longer than British inches. So when they wrote down 5'2" in French units, British folks saw it and went, oh wow, lil guy. Adorable. In modern measurements, Napoleon was around 5 feet 6 inches or 5 feet 7 inches, totally normal for 1800s Europe. That's like calling your 5 feet 10 inches friend tiny because you misread his dating profile in centimeters. The real short king energy? That came from British propaganda. They made cartoons to make him look like a stumpy little toddler with control issues. So yeah, the Napoleon complex? Built on a math error. The man deserved better. Number 3. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. You've heard it. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. Which sounds cool if you think lightning has a personal code of ethics. But the truth? Lightning will absolutely hit the same place again. And again. And again. Especially if that place is tall, metal, and conveniently grounded. The Empire State Building? Gets struck about 20 to 25 times a year. Lightning's like, oh hey, it's my favorite skyscraper. Back for round 14. There's no lightning honor system. No cosmic checklist like, oops. Already zapped that one, better move along. Nature doesn't care about your metaphors. It cares about physics. So yes, lightning is basically the clingy X of atmospheric phenomena. It will come back. Especially if you're tall, dramatic, and grounded. Number 2. Shaving makes your hair grow back thicker. You shave. 2 days later, you're like, why is my leg hair now a cactus? And boom, the myth kicks in. Shaving makes it grow back thicker. But nope. That's just optical betrayal. When you shave, you're cutting the hair at the surface, not yanking it out from the root. So when it grows back, it has a blunt tip instead of a soft, tapered one. Translation, it feels rougher. Edgier. Like your hair went through a breakup and came back with piercings. But it's not growing faster. It's not growing thicker. It's not secretly training to become stronger. It's the same exact hair, just with new geometry. So stop blaming the razor. Your hair isn't plotting against you. It just has resting stubble face. Number 1. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. The Great Wall of China is the only man-made object you can see from space. That sounds awesome. Majestic. Iconic. Also, total nonsense. From low Earth orbit? You can barely see it. From the moon? You'd have better luck spotting your neighbor's backyard trampoline. The wall is long, yes. But it's also narrow, earthy colored, and camouflaged like a Minecraft build in forest biome. Meanwhile, things like highways, airports, or giant solar farms, those stand out way more from orbit. Even astronauts, actual people who've been to space, have said, yeah, we really can't see the Great Wall. So where did the myth come from? Probably from a well-meaning textbook writer who wanted to hype up China. Or a guy in 1904 who really liked walls. But hey, don't feel bad. The wall might not be visible from space. But your disappointment about this fact totally is. So, how many of those did you believe? 1? 3? All 10? It's okay, you're not gullible. You're just a human being raised on cartoons and whatever your cousin told you in 3rd grade. But now you've tasted the truth. And trust me, this rabbit hole goes way deeper. There are myths hiding in your habits, in your morning routine, in the motivational quotes taped to your mirror. So if this video made your brain go, wait, what else is fake? Good. That's the point. Stick around, we're just getting started. Drop the weirdest fact you believed in the comments, and I might just roast it next.